Hey there, friends. It's Red Couch Guru Lindbergh. And today on the Health and Fitness Motivation podcast, I have an incredible special guest who was featured in the Couch to Active book. And we read that section of the book in episode 136 of our podcast, but we are now up to like episode 330 or something like that. So, and now I finally have with me a 15 times Guinness Book World Record holder, amazing human being, Erden Eruc, who's about to head on to another incredible journey. And before I slaughter it and get it all wrong, first of all, Erden, thank you so much for coming on live with us today. I appreciate having you here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. And thanks for making the time for this because, wow, can I just pass the microphone over to you and have you share to people, who are you? What did you do in the past, assuming they haven't read the book yet? And what are you doing in April?
All
Or
right.
beginning in April, shall I say? Yeah.
To introduce myself, I am a former engineer. I spent a lot of time busy with sports as well. I've been active in mountaineering and other sports. And I had this dream to go around the world by human power. What motivated me to start the journey was the loss of a friend while rock climbing together. His name was Goran Krop. He had bicycled from Sweden to Nepal to climb Everest in 1996. And in September of 2002, when we were rock climbing together, he fell and he died. That was the turning point for me. So I got on this circumnavigation journey that I've been planning for a good long while. So to summarize what I've done, I started from California on a circumnavigation journey, generally westbound, and completed that in 2012, and 2007 to 2012, 5-year, 11-day journey. These produced 14 Guinness World Records. And in 2016, I added a 15th Guinness World Record by winning the race in our category with another person from Monterey Bay to Hawaii. His name is Louis Bird, and we set the record for our class of robots. I am now preparing to launch from San Francisco, destination Hong Kong. And that's going to be a 10 to 11 month crossing. And I am going to reach Hong Kong possibly, hopefully, in March of 2022. And that hopefully, that early arrival should negate some of the typhoon risk that exists on that route past Marshall Islands in the Western Pacific. And once I reach there, then I'm going to bicycle to Tibet to attempt an Everest climb. Okay. I won't stop there. I'll continue, but we can.
No, let's stop there for just 1 second, because I want folks to actually understand. Yes, you are hearing Erden correct. When he says circumnavigating around the globe, you started in California and you got in a specialized rowboat by yourself, and you rode to where?
My destination was Australia. I ended up north of Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
312 days later, I was off my boat north of Papua New Guinea.
Yep. So folks, yes. So what you're hearing this correctly, because when I first heard this, I thought, what? Like, are you kidding me? Person all by himself in a boat, rowing for 312 days from California to Papua New Guinea. And so now you're going California, Monterey, you said Monterey Bay. Is that right?
My departure is going to be from San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay. San Francisco.
Yeah.
To Hong Kong.
Aquarium of the Bay, hopefully.
All right.
April 22.
Woohoo. Woohoo. Yes. So April 22nd, you're right. So folks, we're going to put links into this so we can start following Erden. So you're going to be almost an entire year at sea in a rowboat by yourself. And then once you do that, you're cycling to Tibet with the plan to summit Nepal. correct?
Everest.
Everest, excuse me, going to
Yes.
Nepal to summer Everest. There we go. This is why I bring you along. I need you to help me
I
out here.
should climb the north side,
Hmm.
staying in Tibet. It'll be a climb of the northern aspect of Everest
Uh-huh.
itself.
Great. And then after that, the plan?
I am going to then get back on my bicycle and bicycle via Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan to Russia to climb Elbrus on the border with Georgia.
Uh-huh.
And then by 2023, I should reach Turkey, where that's my homeland.
You get to visit family, maybe?
Absolutely, they will be
Good.
happy. My father and my brother are going to be there to greet me, for
Good.
sure.
Good. Good.
I am not going to stop there.
Yep.
Money being no issue.
No issue, friends. So go
Yeah,
for it.
I
Uh-huh.
will proceed from there by bicycle to Portugal. I will have transferred the rowboat there by then. So in the fall of 2023, I will launch from Portimao in southwestern Portugal to Brazil. If failing that, Guyana, somewhere French or British Guyana. And then I will bicycle from there south to Aconcagua, which will be the sixth summit in my series that I have been pursuing in memory of Yoran.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
once I climb Aconcagua, then I will find my way north back to San Francisco where I had started. And lo and behold, I will have completed a second circumnavigation by human power.
Oh my gosh. You just make it sound so easy. You make it sound
Yeah, well,
so easy.
I just want to be gone.
You just want to
Extreme
be,
social distance. I'll get on the Pacific and I'll be socially distancing big time.
you'll be so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you will
Yeah.
have satellite. So we'll be able to hear a little bit satellite phone, a little bit of updates for you. And if folks want to follow
I
your route, yeah, go ahead.
I will have I'll have our my track available on my website, erdeneruc.com,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to make a big deal of that in social media pretty soon as well.
Yeah.
We have an ongoing campaign to fund this thing so we can get going without the need for corporate affirmation, if you will.
Uh-huh. Loud and clear.
So,
Loud and clear.
right. So this is in the works. There will be a tracking page. Everybody will know where I am. I will be posting a lot of plain text blog entries telling the story. And if I can sort it out, I would like to have a more comprehensive communications solution to allow posting videos as well. But that's going to require a more expensive communication device.
Yeah, a little
So
bit,
forth.
a little bit more. Nope, that's
The
awesome.
priority right now is get the boat ready. My existing rowboat, my plywood rowboat, was built in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And it served on 2 ocean crossings on the Atlantic from the Canary Islands to Barbados ahead of my use of the boat. I got it in 2004 and I rode that across the Atlantic in the spring of 2006. Then I used it on the Pacific, Indian Ocean, and South Atlantic crossings, then into the Caribbean Sea and Gulf of Mexico to execute my circumnavigation by human power, which became the first solo circumnavigation by human power as per Guinness classifications.
Yeah.
And I became the first person to have rowed 3 oceans with that rowboat. So it's a storied vessel. And I was tempted to build a new rowboat that would be composite with more features, more survivable, because I'm actually nervous about getting hit by a strong storm. Hopefully not a typhoon. And I need it to be survivable, and I needed more convenient features in that rowboat, making life easier to function on that rowboat. Lo and behold, with all the delays and everything, it finally came to a point where I had to pull the plug on that one, cut my losses, and redirect my efforts to harden and refurbish my existing plywood rowboat.
All right.
So now the goal is to get this rowboat once again ready to go out and take on another ocean. So that is what I am scheduling right now. We have an electrician that I trust lined up. I have a boatwright friend who is going to help me, who is just carving out time for me. And we will get this done by the end of March. I should have everything ready, loaded,
Fantastic. So you've
ready to
got,
move down.
you're essentially, see, today at the recording, it's February 12th. So you've got essentially two months and a week about before you can hit the water.
I would like to get it all done in 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
but it's a tight schedule, and like orders have been placed. We're getting like new electronics upgrades, whatnot.
Yeah.
Scheduled. Food order is being placed. A lot of balls in the air right now.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a project management nightmare.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But deadlines are always good.
Yeah. Until you get in the ocean, then you're like, oh, good.
Right.
All I have to do is row and survive.
80% of the work is done.
Yes.
Once I get to the starting point, and I have said that more than once. I have always been telling that, yeah, you definitely need to get everything in order at the starting line to launch without worry.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. So Erden, we are going to do a longer format episode with my husband and I on the Lindberghs. And so folks, if you want to learn more about Eric's expedition and what's happening, and Erden, just be prepared. You know Eric, he's like such a ham. He's got so many questions for you.
Yeah, we can talk about our relative ages too.
Okay. Yes.
Address that, and fitness in old age, elder athletes, and all that stuff.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. So folks, we'll have that in the show notes too. And that will be the Lindberghs.com/62. It's our 62nd episode is when that one will be airing shortly after this. So Erden, best of luck to you. I cannot wait to see you on land in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Come see me wave in.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Do you want to make your health and fitness goals just a little bit easier to do with less thinking? Head on over to couch2active.com and get our brand new app. There's free resources there that you can't get anywhere else. That's couch2active.com. Download the app. See you there.